Hey, this is Ray Salcido. Check this out. My company has been trespassed. And what I develop, and I always say clearly, always, if you look at the arrow here, this is the, sorry about that. This is the data entry, the dates, and there's more entries. I got thousands of entries. That's nothing. I got thousands. You see all of that entry book right there? Thousands of entries of money that was displaced in my account. But the point I'm trying to get across here is simple. If you don't do the mathematical equations, and when I say equations, I mean here's my cell, and here's my second one, and so forth. And then I could change the formula right here if I wanted to. I could go from date or currency, decimal, true or false, whatever you want. I have not changed it. I leave it the way it was. Here, I do the entry. So here, I would do the date, here the amount, and then I did this. I entered the total amount, right? And then I went to the last cell where I thought I was going to end. So I went zeros all the way down, right? All the way down to this point. This is where I'm going to end the cell. So what I said, okay, but I put the cell, when I finished, I did the, to give me the reply of the total cells that I added on cell C. So from here, I went down, right? And then I told it to give me the reply on C1, all right? So I press enter. So when I put a number here, if I change the number here to a 1000, it's going to change all the numbers instantly. As we all know, boom, you see that? It went to 22. But what was it? Let me go put it back to where it was because I already did the calculations. 450. So you see that? So now, if I go down, all the way down, right? On the last number that I enter, it should be here at 560. That's the last number. If I was to enter here a number of 1, let's say I was going to enter a dollar amount, right? And I press enter key, it's going to change to 560 and it's going to give me a 1 on the left. Here we go. See? So it went to 561 and it gave me a 1. From 560, it went 560, right? I put a 1, it gives me now 1 and 561. Right? And if I go up on top, it changes every number all the way to the top. So I'm going to reverse it back to its proper number, right? And many people go, we already know that. No, you don't know what I'm talking about. So here I'm going to go ahead and undo what I just did, and it should give me back to 21 for 62.33. Undo. There we go. So the problem that I'm having, I did the 21,461.33. I divided that by 12. It gives me this equation of 1788.4442. But if you were to press in currency and you failed to put the 4 zeros to the right, and I just go 2 zeros, it will give me 1788.44. For example, if I go like this and I press the currency, right? I go formula and I go currency, and I leave it alone at decimals 2 to the left. I go like that, right? And I go, for instance, I'm going to do everything in one square. I go equals 21, 61, right? And then I go 0.44, right? And then I go divide it, right? Let's divide it, right? And then I do this, right? I divide that by 12. What does it give me? Well, wait a minute. I don't even have to do the formula because I already did it. I just go like here, right here. I go right here. Look, I did the formula. 21, right? I go, what is the number? 21. This is the number right here. Right here. And I did it here. I went equals 21,461.33 divided by 12. It gives me this amount, right? That amount. What did I do next? Well, I did the multiplications. I went backwards. I said, okay. Now, I multiply that by 12, right? It gives me what? Look, so I multiply this number by this number. In other words, this is what it gave me when I multiplied. I divided this number, it gives me this number. I multiply this number back 12 because I took this formula. It gives me what? Look what I'm short. Here I'm short 5 cents. Here it says 2146133. Here it shows 21461.28. I minus this amount from this amount, it gives me, I'm short 5 fucking cents. So what? I've been cheated. If I'm talking to the thousands, let's say I got 999.99, I put 5 fucking cents, it should give me 1,000.4. But if I added in the thousands and the millions, I could be off a couple of millions and the billions of fucking dollars. I could be cheated out of those fucking money, because the actual calculation should be in the formula of this formula, because we're talking the ones, the tens, the hundreds, and the thousands, right? So to get 100, no, we could go like this. Look, 100, no, the ones, the tens, and the 100, right? And then because we're using 100 cents, on the opposite, on this one here should be the $1. Once it reaches the 10, it should switch that $1 over here. But no, they use this formula. So now I'm short, 5 cents? And if I was in the thousands, right? Because I'm talking about in the millions, and therefore I'm fucking been cheated. If it was fucking 50 million and I needed only 5 fucking cents, how many motherfucking millions did they cheat me? That's the fucking problem.